Hello, am I audible? Hello, all. Welcome to Swayam, your time. So, congratulations, you have completed 1 week of regular practice of meditation. So, we are so happy on that. Today is day 7. So, I am Jenny Shambhala, and this program is co organized by IFSS, Omega, Joy, ESSM Ignite, Breath Universe, Beat, PIMA, and EMMA. We thank all the partners who come together to make this session happen. So let's start this session with a beautiful meditation by Sam. May I ask him to conduct meditation?
Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes.
Do we have to wait or we can start, Jenny?
You can start.
Okay. This is the first time we are having a meditation being conducted by anyone other than Sharath. There is a reason why we are doing it. When we are sitting for meditation, we have to break all kinds of dependencies on the master. We should not develop any attachment towards who is conducting meditation. After at least 1 week, anyone conducts meditation, any kind of music, any environment, we should start getting more focused on ourselves, rooted into ourselves. So we'll keep changing the masters who will be conducting meditation. Maybe one of you will conduct meditation towards the end of the session. So let's start, dear friends. Sit comfortably. Is there any noise from my end, Jenny? Please let me know. Okay. Step number 1, sit comfortably. Take your spectacles off. You don't need glasses when you meditate. A lot of people think that meditation starts with mind. No, it starts with the body. First, relax your body. Don't hold anything tight. We have to remember, meditation is a non-doing. It is not doing something. It is a non-doing. And when we are in a state of no hurry, no worry, the best meditation happens. Just relax your body. Clasp your hands, all fingers into all fingers. Just the way we can look at this. If anybody has a doubt, you can look at the Zoom profile pic of Sirisha here. That's the posture. Clasp your fingers, cross your feet. And the most important thing, close your eyes. While relaxing the body, be with the body. Observe the sensations in the body. Observe the movements. And make sure the body is truly relaxed. And if you carefully observe, there is a movement caused by breath at the belly. As the breath goes in and comes out, there is a contraction and an expansion. That's one beautiful point to connect to your own breath. Don't control the breath in any way. No hurry, no worry. Relax. And simultaneously start observing your body first. Then connect to your breath from the belly. Breath also can be observed at the chest, at the nostrils, or at the belly. These are the 3 points where you can connect to the breath. Choose your point. Breath is a physical sensation on the body. And at the nostrils, the air that goes within feels slightly colder than the exhalation. No sense of ownership, my dear friends. We don't own our breath. Breath happens. We just observe. We are here to be the observers of breath. Let go of all the control. Just park your body. Observe the physical sensations caused by breath. The normal, natural breath. Just be. No visualization, no chanting, no going with thoughts. One peaceful breath at a time, without any expectations. no past, no future. This moment, this breath. Anapana-sati. Being with the natural inhalation and exhalation. Thoughts do come. Gently come back to breath and be with the breath. Let us be grateful to breath. Breath is with us throughout the life. In meditation, let us be with breath. Come back to breath, dear friends. This is breath time, normal, natural breath. No thoughts whatsoever. Be very neutral to all the thoughts, all the sensations, and gently come back to breath. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha, said Patanjali. Not going with thoughts, no wandering of mind, just be with your breath. Last few minutes. Last 10 minutes. Last 5 minutes, my dear friends. Be one with the breath. Last 3 minutes. Last 30 seconds. Slowly come back. Please take your time. Whenever you are ready, unclasp your hands and place your fingers on your eyes for 5 to 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, safe. Thank you very much. All right. Anyone wants to share their experience or speak or ask any doubts? Please raise your hands. Then we'll get into the experience sharing. Wonderful. So, good morning, Prithvi and Jenny.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, today it's going to be the experience sharing from the Shambhala sisters, you and Jenny, the co-founders of Shambhala. So we'll go with Jenny first.
Sure.
Jenny, at a very young age, why meditation in your life? Why do you need it?
Mhm. I had a, it actually naturally came to me in lockdown when everything was shut and we didn't had much work. Like the office work was not there. I was very free. But before that also I was feeling very, um, you can say very unconnected to the world, to everyone, like to even my parents. I was feeling unconnected because I was not liking them. I didn't wanted to stay with them. I didn't wanted to stay at all. It was like kind of that thing. And I don't know, suddenly my neighbor gave me this book, Enlightenment of Buddha, the story of the Buddha. So that book, I was just, because I was free and I like reading books. So I was reading it out. And while reading it, uh, I was I was reading it at night when I go to sleep so that I don't have any disturbance. So I read it and I got to know about meditation through that book. So I just, whatever was written, so I started doing it. And I don't know how I was doing it, but I felt very nice. After reading the book, I did meditation. I felt very nice. So it was like, okay, something, I got something which I can live for. So I was, okay, it is good. And I finished that book and I was feeling very good. So I started searching for more books. And then suddenly, and I was getting dreams that very weird dreams, some that I have to go somewhere and do some things, all those things. And then suddenly, because mom and dad could see my condition, so they also agreed. Then then my neighbor, no, my cousin told me that there is this Pyramid Valley in Bangalore. That is a meditation kind of thing. We had many meditation centers, and in Bangalore only because my relatives were there, so I could go only there. Had option to go only Bangalore. Then there were two, three meditation centers, but other meditation centers, my relative had went, so I didn't want it to go. Only Pyramid Valley was the one nobody went. So I was like, okay, I'll go there. I didn't know what was it, all those things. I didn't know. I just love nature. I wanted to go there. I went there with no expectations and nothing. I had left my phone also. I had told everyone that I will not be on the phone for 12 days and I will not contact anyone. Just message them. I reach safely. That's it. Switched off. And in that only, we had the stillness retreat also. So before 5 days, I came, before the retreat, before 5 days, I came there. And usually I am very reserved kind of a person. I don't show my emotions. I don't acknowledge. I was kind of that person. But there, I got suddenly the place was so nice. I went there and slept off and got so deep sleep. Then suddenly I had an experience like I could I was aware of my breath suddenly, no effort. And there was this symbol, like felt there is this symbol from the breath I'm getting. And I got afraid. Oh, what is this? Because it was swirling. What is this? when when I got afraid, this experience stopped. Then I got up. Then and after that, I got to know that that was this symbol, uh, Reiki symbol, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Reiki symbol, this thing, and like this something. So okay, that was one experience. Then like experience went on going that 12 days. It was like my transformational journey. Then I met someone, Manusha. I don't talk to strangers, but I don't know. I got concerned about her. Like, where is she? She went at night to Rome and she didn't came. I didn't see her. I started talking to her. I talked to her like 2, 3 hours continuously and got connected. Then we were like very good sisters kind of thing, like bonding. And she showed me so many things. We went at night because I was afraid of dark, but she was not. So I asked her, like, if you go, please take me also. Then there I saw at night, I was afraid, but still she was there. So I was there and I saw sky for the first time. So beautiful, like clear. Could see all the stars, so many. It was very good. Then after that, there were so many experiences. I was going to the library. I was reading so many books, 2, 3 books at a time. One book, okay, got bored. Second book, got bored. Third book, like not completing it. One chapter, two chapter, like that. And I was feeling so relaxed. Then slowly, uh, at night I was crying it out. I was crying, like letting out whatever was coming, whatever there were too many things going on at that time. Everything was coming on. Okay, I was fine. Let it be. I was happy because no one to disturb me. I can do anything I want. Then stillness retreat happened. Got to know more insights. Got to know about meditation, how to do it. Then pyramid energies. Then we did this past life regression also. Then last day I met Sam also. He taught me Ho'oponopono. Then with that we got connected, and it was like going on. I was getting a new family, new life altogether. Then I met Prithvi also through Sam. She did the second stillness retreat, and meeting her also was like I know her for so long. It was not like, okay, who are you and what is it? And no, I connected immediately. So only in the Pyramid Valley, I met such people who I connected immediately. And I got to know Patriji also. I didn't know who he was, and we had one session with him. So like we had to ask questions, and at that point of time, my question was on existence, like why Earth, why me, why here, like all those things. Because I don't wanted to stay, so I was looking for a reason to stay. Then I asked this question to Patriji, and he was like, "Okay, you wanted to like look smart." I was like, no, 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 this is actually my question. So he was like scolding me, and like, then afterwards, I was like, no, 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 no. Then he answered me that to confuse you, this world is there. I got more confused. Oh, it was so. Then, okay, fine. I left out. I left from there. Then I met you, na, Sam. And again, I asked this question to him, like to confuse. I didn't understood. Then he simplified it. Like you say, for example, you are in a room and you don't go outside. You're getting everything in that room. So you'll get bored, right? Now you will want to go outside to see, to explore. So take this similar example with you. So you were somewhere, you were getting bored. Now you came here to experience new things. So this world is to experience. It's like, yeah, makes sense. Okay. So that's how I got to know what is it. So it was very kind of too much transfer. I was like this and I went like this. Small,
Beautiful,
small
beautiful,
things.
beautiful. Meditation came all by itself into your life, and it suddenly brought you to Pyramid Valley, and you had a kind of re-beginning for your spiritual life. I can say that.
Mm.
Beautiful. And yes, you are a chartered accountant by then. I still remember asking you which class are you studying, and you said I am I am a CA. Then I said, yeah, you are studying CA. Then you said, no, I am a CA. I am practicing. Then I was like, oh, okay, okay. Then I'm speaking to a CA. Then, ever since, one thing I had a question. I envy you for this. You always had a book. You were sitting in the lawns with headphones, listening to some music, and always reading. What makes you read so much?
Um, I I like studying things. Like not studying, like knowing about many things. I want to learn. I want to know what it is. So whenever I ask questions now also. Silly, silly questions. I'll ask everyone, but I won't get answers. So then I start like I got that book, no. Then I got to know, okay, book will give me answers, which I can understand. So I started reading books.
Beautiful, beautiful. That lays down a foundation for a great subject called Swadhyaya. In our upcoming sessions, we'll talk about why books are important and why Patri sir gave so much importance to books. He always wanted us to share our experience, listen to others' experience on a generic level. But there are exceptional, exceptionally great spiritual scientists who have walked a path, and their experiences and their insights you will get to know only through books because they are not with us. So, learning from our own self is called meditation. Learning from experiences is, Sajjana Sangatya. And learning from these people through books is Swadhyaya. Beautiful. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jenny. What brings you, Prithvi, into meditation?
Yeah, for me, meditation came because I was looking for a solution, especially because I was in my final semester of master degree. My mother had a serious health condition. She was hospitalized and all. So I really wanted to understand what exactly is happening with her body, why she got the disease and all. And I researched, explored a lot about medical things. So, medical conditions answered how the disease is happening in the body, but it didn't answer me why it is happening. So, I wanted to understand why exactly it happened. And while I was exploring, I came across a book called The Biology of Belief by Dr. Bruce Lipton. And that book opened up a lot of new things for me because I was always looking at things with a very conventional perspective. But this book said most of the diseases are psychosomatic. It starts in your mind and it is manifested in the body. And all your belief systems, whatever you carry, the perspectives are the result of the diseases. So then I understood, okay, there's a lot to do with the mind, not just the body. So I started to find out how the mind can be healed or can be fixed. That's when meditation came as an answer from the scientific perspective. So I started to meditate because, and then I saw certain improvements in my health as well. And I started teaching that to my mother also. And she also started to relax, and her conditions were also getting better. But once, then I wanted to also do research, like I want to do a PhD. And then I was searching for a proper subject for it. So that's when this helped. This whole situation that happened helped me to choose immunology. And while I was doing that research, I was doing it in NIMHANS. The project was going in NIMHANS, and I had to go to Kidwai Hospital to collect certain data. So one day, what happened is I went there to collect certain data. It was a lunchtime. I went to the canteen to have my lunch. I was alone, and I saw a lady sitting next to me. She was crying very badly. I didn't know what to do. I just went and sat next to her. She then calmed down, and then I just asked, is there something that I can do? Then she started sharing that she was from North Karnataka, from a very remote village, and she is having the third stage of cancer, blood cancer, and she needs to take blood every single week. So she was going through a lot of tough time. She had very small kids, two little kids. And she was saying me that, I asked the doctors why this has come to me. And doctors are saying that it is because of your lifestyle, and maybe because of somebody has it in your family or something like that. But I am a very active person. I eat food only at home in the village. I work in the field, and I have very healthy lifestyle. There's nothing like I'm exposed to pollution or junk food or like that. And there's nothing like nobody in my family has cancer. But I don't know why this has happened to me. And she looked into my eyes and she asked me, why me? And I didn't have an answer to that. So then a lot of things started questioning me because till then it was just mind and body. But then I thought it is something more. There's something more. And that's when I got to know there's a stillness retreat happening in Pyramid Valley. So I went there. Till then, I was just doing guided meditations, and meditation was helping me to calm down, be pleasant, heal, and all that. But in Pyramid Valley, I was introduced to Anapanasati meditation, being with the breath. And I couldn't say that the spiritual aspect of meditation opened up for me there. Until then, it was very scientific, rational way I was looking at meditation. But I started to understand a lot of things, and I realized that health benefit is only a byproduct of meditation. There's a lot to understand about our own self and realize who we really are through that stillness. So where there I met Sagar sir, I met Sam, and after that I can say that I have been exploring about myself a lot, and I see from then I've become lighter day by day. A lot of improvements have happened within me, and I really feel very fortunate to be connected to the spiritual family. And every single day, it starts with gratitude. So that's the beauty meditation has brought in.
Even before you came to meditation to Anapanasati, to Pyramid Valley, and this kind of meditation, you were a Silva trainer.
Yes.
You were already aware of Silva meditations, and you were. It's not that meditation is new to you. You are not just a meditator; you are also a trainer,
Yes.
and you were getting into research. So a person who has already taken a lead in some school of thought, what made you come back and give so much of attention to Anapanasati? Can you compare and tell us the difference between these two tracks for you as your personal experience?
Yes. In 2018 is when I did the silver training, and I saw a lot of benefits within me. I got so fascinated that I became a trainer, an international trainer. And I also did a lot of workshops for 4 years. Um, I did, and I saw people were also getting benefited. They were telling me that it is really helping them to solve their problems. And I was really happy with doing that trainings, and I was really very content about it. And once I got to know about Anapanasati meditation, I wanted to try. I didn't want to stop with what I already had. So I wanted to explore and experience new things. So Anapanasati meditation, once I started doing it, I don't know, somehow my conviction level started to decrease in teaching Silva. I was not understanding exactly what is happening with it, but somehow I was losing interest in teaching Silva method. Because Silva is all about reprogramming the belief system, and it is all about you know programming the mind for what we want. So it really gave a confidence that we can create our reality, we can heal our body, we have the ability to do that. But after a point, when I was going deeper with Anapanasati meditation, I understood that, I realized actually that belief after a point becomes a block to understand your own self. So even belief is a colored glass that we wear, and it will not let you to see things as they are. So when we want to reprogram a belief, we have unconsciously we have a rejection towards the belief that we are carrying. So there is no total acceptance. There might be acceptance, but total acceptance will not be there. So when I got into Anapanasati meditation, and also when I did Vipassana, I saw that we have to be totally accepting what is and see things as they are. It's not that we have to impose some positive belief, or we need to impose or reprogram the belief system. If we see things as they are, the change will happen naturally. So I saw that happening, because no
I have
con
a question here. Sorry to interrupt.
yeah,
A lot of people come to meditation for some or other benefit, right?
right.
Like health or an emotional issue or whatever, any problem. Uh, Not all the people who come to meditation are seeking truth. They just want benefits out of meditation, right? So does belief work for all, or my question is, will they get the solutions just by changing their beliefs, or do they have to go beyond like you and get into the seeking of truth?
I see that there are two kinds of people. One who want to have wellness in every field of their life. For them, definitely to create in their physical reality, belief plays a vital role. Belief has to, we need to work on the belief. If we are having limiting belief, we have to actually work on it to create the physical reality that we really want to live in. So the ideal physical reality can be created with the belief. But to see truth, who are seeking truth, to be in the path of truth, I think they have to cross belief and go beyond.
So what are you saying is, if suppose I want to manifest something in my life, whatever it is, if I use meditation, get into a state, use beat, like, be with the breath, get energy, use it with awareness, manifest whatever I want with my thoughts and beliefs, I get the result. I can stop that. I don't have to know truth, right?
You can stop what? I didn't get you.
I can stop there. Like, I got the result. I can stop there.
Yeah,
I
if
manifested whatever I want. Why do I meditate after that? Unless I am a truth seeker. Is that okay?
if
Being just
if that
a manifester and not a truth seeker?
if that is what you're looking for, then fine. Because certain things start calling you once you are into meditation. Like yesterday, Hari was telling that once you meditate, the purpose comes to you. There are certain works that will come to you, and there are certain realizations that will happen to you. So sometimes we will not stop there, even if we want to.
I'll put it in a different way. Like, if you are meditating for the sake of meditation, that's one kind of meditation, and it might give you all the results. It might even make you aware of the truths more and more, right? If you meditate for a particular result, which one should we go with? We should have a target like, okay, let me meditate till I get this result, or I just keep meditating for the sake of meditation, let me get whatever I'm supposed to get. Which approach do you suggest?
Initially, as a beginner, when I came to meditation, I came with an expectation. But that journey didn't stop there for me. It naturally took me to seek truth. So I think it'll happen naturally, even if we come with an expectation. That's the beauty of meditation.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, I'll go back to Jenny, but both of you can answer, because your journeys did not stop with Pyramid Valley and Stillness Retreat. You guys went beyond and did a couple of vipassanas, and you gave importance to more and more deeper sadhana. So, Jenny, how was your experience with taking out time for vipassana kind of things and meditating deeper, and what changed because of more practice?
Yes, because of more practice, very little things changed in me, like my behavior, my thinking process, my reacting to things or responding to things. This thing happened. Um, but before Vipassana, and even after Vipassana, I had a phase where I didn't got time to meditate, and I was taking things for granted because this small things we normally don't see. Then when it becomes natural, no, we don't see it. Then when I stopped meditating, I saw, okay, I'm reacting more, uh, like I'm thinking negatively, or all those kind of things. Then again, I should meditate. So that's how it goes. And my first Vipassana experience was amazing. Like I was going from till now to my childhood days. So it all unwinded and I was feeling very relaxed. So deeper meditations were helped me to become more calm, to become more clear. Deeper meditations helped me in that.
Beautiful, beautiful. How about you, Prithvi? I think you did at least 3 vipassanas. Recently, also you did one before this. My time,
Yes.
Swayam. Yeah. What is uh, the use of regular and deeper practices, long meditations?
Yes. Uh, the silence really helps a lot in Vipassana because that's where we completely disconnect from the outer world. We give off our phones and we do not talk, we do not even look at another person. So that's how much we get absorbed into our own self. So that really helps to see our own self, especially the mind, which is really not a pleasant experience because we see so many negatives which we have been carrying unconsciously, the pain body which we have been carrying from a very long time. It's not really very pleasant to see the mind. That's what I experienced. But the whole essence of Vipassana is to see things as they are with equanimity. So, whether it is pleasant or unpleasant, we have to have that equanimity. We have to see it as it is and be with the awareness. We shouldn't, it's called middle path because we shouldn't suppress the emotion that is happening, nor should we react, but watch it. So that's the middle path that we practice, which really helps. Once you come out of Vipassana, I started seeing myself a lot. Like every word that I utter, every action that I do, every thought that is happening, every emotions that comes, I'm not suppressing, but I'm watching. Even if it is very difficult to watch, I keep saying that this is not permanent because everything is so ephemeral. It is, it is happening for even not even for a split second in the body or in the space that we are in. But mind keeps telling us that this is a permanent situation and it amplifies the pain into suffering. So that's what I realized, that uh, pain is very impermanent, but mind makes it a permanent thing and we suffer for a longer period of time. So my reactions started to become less. And when I was getting disturbed for certain things, I used to carry that for 3 4 days. But that period of carrying has become very less. Within a day, I come to my senses, I become aware. So in that way, I'm coming more back to the present moment where there is more of awareness with equanimity, and I'm enjoying, I'm exploring myself a lot.
Yeah, one last question. What you are saying is in meditations, you will see things which are unpleasant, but you will have to accept things neutrally with equanimity. For that equanimity, you are taking the help of impermanence. Can you again explain to the participants how the equanimity and impermanence are interrelated and how they actually work? Because a lot of people, we are done with 1 week of meditation. There'll be a lot of sagar manthan, inner churning happening. Here also people will come with a feeling that meditation is going to be pleasant, but there are a lot of suppressed things, subconscious opens up, and a lot of negative things. So the question which I'm asking will help them to understand how to deal with these things.
Right. So actually, the more we get deeper into the meditation, even Buddha explains that if we dissect, we are made out of atoms which are arising and going away in split seconds. He says 10 to the power of 22 times in a second, it is arising and going away, arising and going away. So we are not a solid material. It is the speed that is giving us the illusion that we are solid. So everything boils down to that atomic uh, thing where it is just born and gone. So, every emotion, whether it is pleasant, if I hear something good, if somebody is appreciating me, I feel good at the sensation level. And if somebody is scolding me or talking something bad about me, I feel bad. And it is also at the sensation level. So, every emotion is felt on the body as a sensation, and that sensation is not a permanent thing. It just, if you watch it, it keeps reducing and it'll go away. But we carry the situation or the memory in our mind, and we keep amplifying it. So having the understanding that the sensation is not permanent will help us to not give more content to the mind, like to carry the story in the mind. So we have to be very aware of the sensations that are happening in the body, because whether it is pleasant or unpleasant, it has come to us from a conditioning, right from our childhood. We have told that this is good, this is bad, and that's how we feel certain things are pleasant, certain things are unpleasant. But whether it is pleasant or unpleasant, at the sensation level, it is not permanent. Uh, so most of the times what happens is unconsciously we start building craving towards the pleasant emotions. Where if somebody appreciates me for doing this program, I feel like getting that appreciation more and more. I get addicted to that. I get addicted to being seen, being appreciated. Unconsciously, I will want it. So that is also not permanent. If I get addicted, at the end of the day, the attachment is what is making me suffer. So Buddha clearly, simplified and said there is misery everywhere, and there is a way out of misery. The reason why we are in misery is not because of the desires that we have, but because of the attachment that we have towards our desires. So finally, it is not um, the unpleasant things that make us go through misery, but the pleasant things, the cravings that we have. The more craving we have, the more attachment we have towards it, and that attachment leads us to the suffering. So we have to always come back to the understanding that the whether it's pleasant or unpleasant, good or bad, it is not permanent.
So, what do you suggest for the people who are practicing on a daily basis? Whatever happens inside, be equanimous. Everything will come and go because it is impermanent in nature. So you have to keep observing, keep accepting, and keep going ahead.
Yes.
With the breath, which is the right object.
Right. Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you, Prithvi and Jenny. I know we have 24 more days, 26 more days left. A lot of journey. We'll go deeper and deeper and discuss a lot of things which will be useful. So right now we can open up for Q&A.
Sure, we have a question. I'll read it out. Is a question from Joy. For a meditator, is it common to get a feeling of death or thought of, am I going to leave this world, or I am going to get sick? And also, if one gets this kind of thought frequently, how to overcome it?
I used to get it. I had this experience, and while Jenny was sharing her experience, even she came to meditation when she was going through these kind of thoughts. It do happens. It happens to people, but that could be a change phase where you are connecting to your purpose. These kind of things happen to me when till I connected to the right thing, the thing for which I have come here into this life. While realizing those things, just before realizing, I had these kind of thoughts. That's my personal experience. And the fear of death and also could be one of the reasons why one keeps worrying about this. Once you accept, okay, death jab aayega tab aayega, dekha jayega, we'll see when it comes. If you don't have a fear of death, if you accept death as just another thing which will happen to anyone and everyone, nobody is an exception, you will start repeating this thought. So accept death as a truth. You're not inviting death by accepting death. Death will happen whether you accept or not. It will happen one day whether we invite it or not. So if birth is there, there is death. So having a correct understanding of death, a spiritual understanding of death, which Patriji calls it as alpha of enlightenment. The real you will not have death. You're just wearing a vehicle for this lifetime, or this body. You have an identity, or Prithvi, Jenny, or Joy, or Sam. So there will be death for this identity, but not the real you. That's what you're trying to be with in meditation. You don't want to be with this body. You don't want to be with this identity. You want to be with what is, which is coming through breath, and which will be, as long as you breathe, that life force, or call it soul, call it God himself, or whatever you call it, as you yourself, Swayam, that is through breath in this body, right? Connect to that you and accept death as it is. Sometimes what happens is the death of the dear ones makes us, suppose you lose your mother or father, this, that will have a deep influence on you, and some kind of disconnectedness will be there for a few years sometimes. I have seen my friends going through this, but the true understanding of death will free you from this, and that's the spiritual side of the answer. Unless Prithvi, you want to add something?
Yeah, nothing more.
Thank you for asking this question. Any more questions? I have a friend here, Manoj, who came into meditation with me 20 years ago, and who has been with me throughout, along with Sirisha, who is the host of this call. Manoj, I don't know whether you will have time to join the future sessions. Can we have a quick experience sharing from you as well?
Yeah, thank you, Sampath. Thank you, Prithvi and Jenny. I've been seeing Prithvi and Jenny for 2-3 years now. I'm telling you, the cuteness, the maturity, the charm in the face, and the kind of mature talk they are delivering. I've seen the transformation happening here, right? True transformation. So the realization I got is, these two are like a Dhruva and a Prahlada. At the age of 2, 3, they realized everything, and within 3 or 4 janmas, they have actually, understood the universe. Whatever Prithvi was speaking, right? Not looking it from our trust or belief or system, but rather looking at the neutral thing and seeing the transformation. And truly, I believe that it is happening just because of the kind of activities and the kind of people they are involved with. So thank you very much for the session, and I'm very happy to see both of them here. So one question I have here, right, Prithvi? So I know knowledge is there, but how to apply it practically? See, I mean, if I undergo, there's an accident happened to me, say, just an example, and my feet or hand got injured. So at that moment, I know my knowledge will not kind of really use that. I cannot say that my body is different, my soul is different, and my mind is different. It's just happening temporarily. Just giving you an example. And we go through many situations, these kind of situations in life or every day, right? It might be emotional, it might be physical pain, and many other things. So we have got the bookish knowledge about the body, soul, and mind, but how to be conscious on that particular moment to show that maturity, not overly react, rather be calm. I mean, naturally it doesn't come. That's what my feeling is. We have to undergo the pain, and that pain might be yelling kind of thing, and nothing will be working at that moment. I mean, whatever knowledge I have gained. So many situations we go through in the life for these kind of things, right? When we are part of, I mean, when you're alone, when you're part of society, when you're part of different psychologies, and whatever, right, at your job and work. So my question is, how do we really apply whatever knowledge or whatever maturity I got through all these days?
You want to answer, Prithvi? Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead.
No, you go ahead, please.
Yes, practically, it's very challenging. I think for a non-meditator, definitely getting into that understanding will be very difficult. That is why we underline a regular practice of meditation, so that even when challenges come, we get to that state of calmness. So that's where the practice of meditation helps. And secondly, um, as you said, all kinds of intellectual knowledge, they will only make us more knowledgeable, but at the wisdom level, we have to experience the equanimity. It's not just, understanding equanimity is not enough. We have to realize the equanimity. So, for that, every single moment is an opportunity for us to be in that state of neutrality. When there is an immense pain, it feels like it's the dead end. It feels like it's the end of life. I have gone through it where, sir, sometimes at night while I'm going to sleep, I feel like I don't want to get up in the morning, because the mental stories, it comprises it. It makes you feel so stuck in life. It's really very challenging at that moment, especially that moment when that story is happening, when that pain is happening in the body. It's very challenging. But what I do is, whatever the emotion, if I want to feel like crying, if I want to feel like, closing myself to the world, I do that. I don't stop it. I just express it, and I be with that emotions, with an understanding that this will pass. This is not something which will stay forever with me. So that one line, this will pass, this will not stay with me forever, it helps me at that moment to be with it. Yeah. So that's something from my end.
Yeah, also, see, the law of nature, the dharma, that's what we call it as, right? Dharma means the law of nature. According to the law of nature, as long as you don't do the right thing, you will keep getting the effects. What happens is, you cannot keep the theory as a theory for long, because unless you put the theory into practice, you will not start getting the right results. So what happens is, first you accept the truth as it is, and there is I have seen a lot of people having this question to me, who I understood that they agree to a lot of truths at a mental level, but when it comes to changing things, somehow they go with the ego, like, I am this, I want to do this, I want it my way, kind of thing. So surrender to truth and dharma, or that is very, very important, because truth is something which you cannot change. Suppose fire is there, it will burn. That's the nature of the fire. Can you change it? Can we change it? We have to accept it as it is. That's called accepting the truth. For example, in the previous question, it was about death. Death needs to be accepted. Do we have a choice? So there is something called dharma, which in Pali language Buddha called it as dhamma, which does not mean a particular religion. It means the nature of the law of nature. So the more you align to the law of nature, the more you will see yourself, nature giving you instant gifts. As an example, the moment you are angry, you feel uneasy. The moment you are jealous, you feel uneasy, right? The uneasiness is where the nature is showing that you are wrong instantly, right? So the more you get into the ease inside of you, the more there is peace. That is an indication that you are on the path of Dhamma. So the inner peace and ease, whatever gives you that, keep walking that path. That's the right path. And whatever makes you uneasy inside, that is an indication from nature that you are doing wrong. So what I suggest is, you agree about something on a mental level, but you don't implement it. What happens is, theory remains theory, and you will the wisdom won't come. It will remain as an information or just a knowledge. So So, no, very good question, Manoj. That's a great contribution from you with that question to this session.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
realization I'm having while you speak and Prithvi speaking, right? It is all about you actually. It is never about the external thing. I mean, you can change nothing outside you. So it's everything closing eyes and going deep and deep. And once you become that mango tree, fruits will automatically fall and people will eat. That kind of thoughts I'm getting, right? Once your mother is cooking, all about cooking, the serving will happen on the table. It doesn't matter, you need not really do anything for the society. That will automatically happen. It's all about you becoming more mature, more knowledgeable, realizing truth, as you mentioned, be with the nature. Thank you. Thanks very much.
Yeah, and while accepting the truth, it should not be to a point like I don't have any other choice. That's why I'm accepting it. Acceptance is not like a compromise, but that acceptance happens to a level of surrender. Like this is the way. Accept it wholeheartedly and surrender to truth. Satyameva Jayate.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Mikal Bhai, we stole today's IFSS session. It was supposed to be your show. We took it off.
And also,
Yeah.
we wanted to hear your experience.
Sure, soon. We are out of time for today. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Maybe, Mikal Bhai, my experience, I'll give it to you when you are hosting the session. Maybe on the next IFSS session.
Okay. Let's log that. We'll do that.
Wonderful. Wonderful. That's all from my end. Over to you, Jenny.
We had a few questions from past sessions unanswered. Can we take it?
Yeah.
Yeah. One question was from Preeta ji that I'm going through health issues from past 1 year. How much ever I try my best to get back to higher frequency, it's not happening. Some tips.
There are sessions coming up. Today, we talked about psychosomaticity. We are now slowly getting into mind to body connection. And we'll also talk about a lot of blocks. So a lot of subjects are going to come up, but continue meditating. And when you meditate, please meditate for the sake of meditation. Don't meditate for health or anything. No, nothing. When you be with your breath, just be with your breath for the sake of being with breath. Then a lot of things will happen, a lot of things will change, a lot of things will know. You'll get the keys to open up the closed doors. So these sessions are for that. We are going to get answers in the form of sessions, not just in a minute. Jenny, Preeta ji is joining regularly.
Yes.
I'm sure she'll stick to us and she'll have lots of answers. Okay. Any other questions?
No, that's it.
Okay.
It's a similar question.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. You can close the session, Jenny.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all for attending this session and see you all tomorrow. Let's keep this going on. We shall be firm to attend this for 33 days. Okay. See ya. Bye-bye.